Okay, we're back. Sorry, guys. I had to change up from Yinzer Lair to old Yinzer Living Room. So if you could understand, you're doing all right there. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. Yeah, I should stop crashing. I agree with that. All right, we're back now. We're good. Whew. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, my computer died back there. I didn't have any power, so I had to recharge everything back up. Yeah, it's not my internet, it's my computer. It ran out of gas. Oh no, my mic's back. Hold on. So, yeah, right? Hold on a second here. Let me take a look here. What's going on? Why is everything so loud? Let's drop that down a little bit. Any better, guys? I think. What about something to do with the room here? Any better, guys? Or are we still dealing with the ear roob? Yeah, I'm sorry about the mic, guys. Like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, are we back now? Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I think moving everything up kind of changed everything there. But, okay. Forget where I was now. I was talking about, the app. Justin Grum for $10. Best sports vids on YouTube, FU Spanos. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, my man. Mr. Mephisto, $5. Put your ear to the wall and listen to the insufferable howls emanating from the city of Toronto. Oh, trust me. We know it's coming. They're already winning the cup. We already know that's coming. Hold on. Let me put my ear to the wall right now. I think I can hear the city of Long Island rioting and burning all of their Tavares jerseys right now, and trusting in the religion of the Egghead and Old Man Lou Lamorello, and building shrines to Matt Barzal. Yeah, that sounds about right. Thoughts on the Hurricanes' new coaching staff? They're reliving the old glory right now. That's the way I see it, at least. Elliot Kaufman for $9.99. As a Houston hockey fan, what shitty attendance team should I be giving a shit about right now? Carolina, Phoenix, Florida? Honestly, I'd say Florida. Or Phoenix. Phoenix might be your best shot at getting a hockey team, I feel like. But Florida, I think, has the best chance of making the playoffs right now. At least how I feel. Wolf Eyes, $2. If the Jets fail, I'll let you shitpost my team. That's pretty easy, dude. The Jets and shitposting are pretty obvious right now. We all know that's coming. Ryan Reeves for $2.75 per year. What the fuck? Why? He's a fourth liner. Why are you paying him $3 million per year? Why? God damn it. Nick B, $1.99. Thank you, brother. Metal Warrior 619 for $4.99. Could we see a legacy of failure on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Not really a legacy of failure, but a lol vid. That might be interesting, because Jameis Winston, he ain't panning out. It's not looking good. It's rough. Tim Calkins, $1.99. Opinion on the future of Buffalo sports. I think they've got a chance right now, at least in Buffalo. The Bills, at least. The Sabres have been pretty bad. They've been rough. Yeah. But at least with the Sabres, you've got Ristolainen and Dahlin. That's all I really say. Bill Spange for $1.99. What do you think about the Seattle Mariners? I feel weird about that because, like, they're not punching the fans in the dick yet. I'm waiting for that other anvil to drop. You know it's coming because, like, this is what the Mariners do. They just disappoint and they underachieve. But they're not. They're winning games. They're being clutch. They're walking out. They're doing crazy stuff. but that's how I see it at least. C Jets, 99 cents Canadian. Thank you, brother. Isaac Gallant, $2 donation. Thank you, brother. Be Free Love Shine for $2. Maple Leafs are the Knicks of hockey. That's about right. I mean, their James Dolan is their Harold Ballard. All you got to do is just mention Harold Ballard, and you're golden. That's at least how I feel about that. That's all you got to do to troll them. Because they're riding high right now. They got their big boy John Tavares. You know, like when they got their big boy Eric Lindros about 15 years ago. It's not really all that comparable, but you know that Toronto fans are going to be fucking insufferable for the next 3 months. It's going to be rough. Just no. X-Mintarwell, Mintnarwal. Sorry, I can't read today. Too many donations. For $1.99, the Islanders are so screwed. I don't think they're screwed. They still have Barzal, but that's a death blow. Because they needed Tavares back. But unfortunately, you kind of see it. Zach Lawless for $2. So thoughts about Rasmus Dahlin with Buffalo. Hopefully they don't rot him. Hopefully he's able to develop and turn into like a stud defenseman. Knife Cross for $4.99. The Browns are more organizationally sound than the Steelers at the moment. I don't know about that. It seems like there's another civil war brewing between Hugh Jackson and John Dorsey. And I think that's about to come to a head. Because it looks like Dorsey's hiring guys that are loyal to Dorsey, and Hugh Jackson still has his guys. And they're going to deal with another decision right there. At least how I feel. Matthew Solarte for $2. Make Phoenix Suns legacy a failure, please. That wouldn't be a bad one. Although, to be fair, like, making fun of the Suns is like, it's like punching a redheaded stepchild. It's too easy to do. Cole Havens, $5. Eric Carlson to the Knights. Only if they take on the Bobby Ryan contract. As well, if we know, Melnick loves being cheap. And they love taking the money. Or saving money, at least. Man of Steel, 22 for $2. Can you do the Hurricanes voice? Love the Vince. I can't really do it all that much right now because, like, my voice is killing me right now. I didn't realize that... not killing me, but, like... I haven't really talked all this much in, like, a while. I mostly do, like, scripted shit, not something along these lines. Dante151 for another $20 donation. Fucking hell. Low with the Dallas Mavericks for signing DeAndre Jordan for $24.1 million. Wait. Wasn't that the guy that almost signed with the Mavericks and then they held him hostage in a hotel room to sign with the Clippers? They signed him again? What? Really? Dude, Mavericks, you're fucked. You're not going to do anything this year, guys. And DeAndre Jordan ain't getting you past the Warriors. It ain't getting you past the Rockets. Sorry. Not happening. Royal K-Sin for $1.99. Padres fans here. Love your videos, Tree. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated, my man. And I hope you guys win the series because, let's face it, the Pirates losing needs to happen. Ulster for $5. Which one of your big four leagues in the U.S. is most likely to collapse at any point in the future? Nothing lasts forever. I think all of them really have an equal opportunity, but, like, I don't think they're really going to, like, collapse, but most of it's going to be, like, there's going to be, like, a part where they just become irrelevant, you know, like a boxing. You know, it's still going to be there, but it's not going to have the relevance that it did. I feel like Major League Baseball is going to be the first. Because you see, like, the trends, like, the stadiums are starting to become more sparse. People aren't as interested. The TV contracts are going to be high. They'll be okay for about maybe another 7-8 years. Because the TV contracts are still there. But once that bubble bursts, it's going to hit hard. And, like, the players are going to be hurting. The teams are going to be hurting. It's not going to be good. Tim McLaughlin for $5 is the media director of the Bruins. Do not expect them to make any moves till next week. We are in talks with 2 players, currently can't disclose who. Ooh. Big, deep inside source, ladies and gentlemen. But, I mean, I understand you can't disclose them. I get it. I mean, all I can really say is hopefully they're big names. I mean, it's not going to be Tavares, unfortunately, but we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? Can't really do it for that. Mark Stoll for $2. What do you think of Jeff Capel for Pitt B-Ball? I love the signing. I like it. I'm really interested in what I'm seeing from him right now. I'm really curious to see how it goes from here, because Capel's injected a lot of enthusiasm. He's saying the right things, he's doing the right things, he's brought in some nice recruits. I mean, obviously he wasn't able to keep, like, a few of the players with decent potential, but you're bringing in, like, 3- and 4-star recruits still right now, so not bad. Mr. Foster for $2. Chiefs fan, how do you think Pat Mahomes will do? I think he's going to, he's very boom or bust. I think he's either going to turn into a stud or fall on his ass. I know, like, he had one game and Chiefs fans are all, like, waving and cheering and celebrating and going crazy about it, but let's face it for a second. It's the Andy Reid show. That's what I'm trying to say. It can get a little weird in that regard. But, let's see what comments here. Please do vid ripping the Royals apart. That's too easy, man. What the hell is wrong with Stan Bowman? I don't know. A lot's wrong with Stan Bowman. Big changes and he brings back the old guard. What can you do, man? Jacob, for $2, man. Good talking to you, man. Yeah, I talk with this guy a decent bit. He's a good dude. Steve Dangle is losing his shit right now. No shit. He's probably going Yinzer mode right now. Just jumping around, crazy like a motherfucker, probably greased up and squealing like a pig. They got his big boy John Tavares. They're going to win the cup. They're going to do it. It's going to be amazing. Beast of Metal 1989. Thanks for making my phone scream in agony thrice in one day. Thanks, brother. Jeez. Alright. Thanks for making my phone scream in agony from Beast of Metal. I already said that shit. Nintendo Wii for $5. What are the Mets going to say when the Knicks get good? Are they not the Nets? But then the Nets will get good. All they're going to say is at least they're not the Senators. Or at least we're not the Mets. We're just a different team. That's probably how I see it, at least from them. 20 BMG for $5. Aside from the NBA, I'm a big Philly sports fan. Your vids are awesome. What do you think of the World Cup so far? I'm really interested in the World Cup right now. Like, I was watching the end of Uruguay and Portugal. Really exciting stuff. Like, I'm not, like, a huge soccer fan, but I'll watch. But it's, like, there's a lot of comparables to, like, you know, like a slower-paced version of a hockey, you would say, at least. Because, like, you have that sort of intensity still. Like, you wait for every moment. It's like a tactical game as well. And I'm interested to see how it goes, at least. Spain knocked out, Argentina knocked out, Portugal knocked out, fucking Italy's gone, or they've been gone, Germany's out, Poland's out. Let's see how it goes, man. I think there's more to come, too. I can see 97 for $2 Canadian. Last dono, any future vids on the Columbus Crew or the Van Caps? I've been really interested in doing the Columbus Crew because of the pre-court situation. That's something that needs to be exposed, it's something that needs to be said, but, along those lines. Jacob Hunziker for $20. Thank you, brother. Tree, your videos are why I get up in the morning and try to slodge through my pathetic life. Your shit posting is why we continue to live on. But please have a consistent day and time each week for Dumpster Fire livestream. Here's the problem with that, man. Unfortunately, my hours at work are unstable. This isn't my full-time gig. This isn't like I have like a real job. Unfortunately, it's real, quote-unquote real, because it's not a 9 to 5. It's very fluctuating, and there's a lot of different variables that come into that sort of situation. So that's why the hours change every week. Also, like, 5 Points sometimes has some stuff come up. Like, I figured it'd be Tuesday nights, but at the same time, like, I've been working the last few Tuesday nights. And then, like, so that's why they always change. Because, come on, you want to hear 5 Points and his dad jokes. You all know this. He's a good dude. Although bald. Very, very, very bald. The Mikey G Show for $1.99. Will the Devils make any moves trading-wise? The only thing I really see is, like, maybe lateral moves. I don't see any, like, adding or subtracting. That's the way I see it right now. I think they're more interested in developing their youth instead of, you know, going deep. Mr. Mephisto, Matt Cullen back to the Pens. Oh, boy. Matt Cullen. Just what we needed. Another old man back to the good old days. Alright, let's take a look at some updates for free agency right here. Yep. The Maple Leafs have won the John Tavares sweepstakes. Still can't believe that, man. John Tavares is gonna be a Leaf. Look at that Photoshop. It's beautiful. Whew. Well, they got Thomas Hickey, though. That's what you got. You got your big piece. Thomas Hickey. Kyle Brodziak to the Oilers. I'm surprised they haven't traded anybody. They can't really do anything because they're deep in the cap hell. Let's acquire Joel Armia. There we go. Signing tracker. This is what I'm looking for right here. Austin Zarnik to the Calgary Flames for $2.5 million. John Tavares. Jay Beagle, 4 years at a $3 million cap hit. They really need a bottom sixer? I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I don't mind the cap hit. I don't know about the term. I don't know. Anton Khudobin to the Dallas Stars for $2.5 mil. Are they getting rid of Lettinen? Please get rid of Lettinen. John Moore, 5 years at a $2.75 million cap hit. It's not bad. John Moore, I found... Has he been okay as of late? Like, I need to look that up. Let me take a look here, quickly. John Moore. 5-year deal. Let's take a look at good old Hockey DB. I am not a robot. Thank you. Okay. He did alright, like, last couple years. I think that's a decent deal for John Moore. He's young, he's productive. I think that's a good, like, to shore up the depth, I feel like, at least. Let's try this again. Carter Hutton, 3 years at a 2.75. I thought he'd get more, because he was the only real goaltender on the market, and he had a really good year. I just don't know if he's going to have that same year that he had. David Perron, 4 years at $4 million to vanish in the playoffs. Godspeed. Ian Cole, 3 years at a $4.25 million cap hit. A little steep. At least the term's short. So, I mean, I guess you can buy it. I mean, that sort of thing you're in a bidding war, so I guess that's the reason. Tyler Bozak, 3 years at a $1.67 million cap hit. I don't know if that's really going to do anything for St. Louis. Moravec, Hickey, Chad Ochocinco. 1 year, $1.75 million cap hit to replace Carter Hutton. So you've got the Jake Allen dumpster fire and the Chad Johnson Ochocinco show. I don't know. Nick Dowd, 1 year, $650K. Xavier Ouellet. Oh, here come the Canadiens. They're making their big signings. Thomas Plekanec, the turtleneck, coming back. 1 year, $2.25 million. Xavier Ouellet. 1 year deal at $700K. You got your defenseman, Montreal. Look at that. He's not even French-Canadian. He's French. It's even better, man. The Gloria Bergevin. Right there. Go get Jumbo Joe, too. I mean, he looks French. Kinda. Greg Patterin, 3 years at $2.25. Thomas Vanek, 1 year at $3 mil. And they're probably going to trade him for like a 4th-round pick. Scott Wedgwood, 1 year, $6.5. Antoine Roussel, 4 years, $3 million. Jesus Christ. Vancouver, you're not... Yeah, this is the right music for this. I'm just sitting there like, dude. You're not a Roussel and a Jay Beagle away from competing. They're not replacing the Sedins. Paul Stastny, 3 years, $6.5. Jack Johnson, 5 years, $3.25. Matt Hendricks, 1 year, $700K. Thomas Hickey. Mike Green, 2 years, $5.3. What? No. Logan Couture, 8 years, $8 million. Well, I mean, at the very least, I mean, you didn't get Tavares, but you secured Couture for a while. It's not bad. Dowdy, here's the 8-year, $11 million cap hit. Valentin Zykov, Frankie Vetrano, DSP. bug scoring mechanics. Ugh. Oh my god. Yeah, this music is perfect. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. As I said, it was perfect timing for that music. I'm on shuffle, too. Because that's the reason. Let's keep going to that stuff. Matt Cullen back to the Pens, unfortunately. YRK09 for $2. Thank you, brother. Wolf Eyes, $2. Also, the Yankees control and feed the Mets in their game. What a surprise. That's pretty obvious, man. They just destroyed them. Like, ever since they went 11-1, it's been a mess. Elysian, 716 for $2. Who do you think is the favorite in the World Cup? Who do you think is the favorite in the World Cup? Ooh. What do I think is the favorite? Shoot. 'Cause I gotta think about that for a second. Because, like, at this rate, I think most of your favorites are gone. You figured the favorite would have been Germany, but they're gone. Brazil? I'd probably say Brazil would be the favorite. Nick B for $4.99. Could the Caps repeat? I feel they could. They don't have the goalie depth as they do, but they're still keeping the old team back. And, I mean, they're going to have a little bit of a cup hangover, but it's the way I see it, like, the Caps are really high on Reardon. And if they keep up with the same style, they might be okay. And you know how the playoffs are. They're always like a weird luck. How much long will Tom Wilson get, in terms of suspension or contract? I hope it's suspension, but it's probably going to be a decent contract. I'm going to say a bridge deal. I would say probably 2 years. 2.5, 3 mil per year. I'm seeing it as a bridge. Kyle Kemmler, Coyotes out of the basement for $2. Love your vids, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. And I see them. They're one of my picks to get out of there. Although I kind of said that last year, but we'll see. Venom VGZ. This is the one I kind of saw. What the hell is wrong with Stan Bowman? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. As a KC native, a Royals locale video would be Christmas in July. I probably let it go like the Camp Royals did their top players. Although they did get Moustakas back. It's time to trade everybody for prospects again. They're done. Whew. Mordecai Tversky. Hold on. God damn. What the fuck? Ever thought about doing a New York Jets legacy of failure? Maybe for 50 years. But, like, I mean, they won a Super Bowl. So, like, it's one of those things where you need, like, a long stretch of time. Like, they're close to a legacy of failure, 50 years. Chiefs are close to 50 years. The Maple Leafs are already there. The Blackhawks were there for a while, technically, too. Fireblade 50. $2. Sad Carolina sports fans here. Love your content. Thank you, brother. Southie 98 for $5. With the Nets getting their draft picks back and with cap room, do you see them becoming a player in the East within the next few years? Maybe. This year they're going to have to tank because they need their draft picks back. They need to restock. And, like, that Billy King trade, it killed them. Because if you look at, like, their players, they're going to have, like, a lot back. They would have, you know, they potentially have Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. They potentially have Kyle Kuzma. I think Kuzma was one of their trade targets. Damian Lillard, Enes Kanter, Alec Burks, Draymond. Like, you're looking at a craziness right now, man. Okay, looks like I'm losing everybody right now, unfortunately. I went from 1,100 viewers to 900. It's going bad. I'm sorry. I swear. I'll make it better, I swear. Aussie Man, 314, $5. Honest thoughts with healthy Hayward, Kyrie. Do Celtics have what it takes to knock off Warriors? Maybe. I think that what they really need is, like, a legit point guard. Because, like, you can't rely on Terry Rozier. He's too inconsistent. He's better off on the bench. Pulsar Smash, $5. Thoughts on Vegas losing Perron but gaining Stastny? I like it. They need the depth down the middle. They're not really losing much with Perron, to be fully honest with you, because Perron vanished in playoff time. If you remember, he got benched. Hydro Hockey, $1.99. What do you think of Van Riemsdyk to the Flyers? I think he'll be worthwhile. I think just too much Like, the contract's steep, I feel like. Tim McLaughlin, update, we have signed Halak. 2 years from Islanders. Yaroslav Halak. Hopefully he doesn't get inconsistent there, too. Dante151 for $24.99. Jesus Christ. Whew, thank you, brother. I mean, I can't believe there's so many super chats right now. You know what I mean? I can't keep up. Oh yeah, I forgot Happy Bobby Bonilla Day treat because the New York Nets still have to pay him $1.19 million until 2035. He hasn't played until 2001. There's apparently a big one that's going to come up. Ichiro Suzuki's going to get a big payday from the Mariners for like 10 to 15 years. Chris Davis is getting a big one. It's also, for the Mets, it's Brett Saberhagen Day, too. Like, they pay him like $250,000 until like 2035. Mordecai Twersky, do you root for an English soccer team? I don't. I have friends that root for Arsenal. May God have mercy on their souls. Pancakes and Hammers for $2. Do you like Toronto Blue Jays Red Canada Day hats? I have not seen them yet, unfortunately. I've been too busy trying to keep up with this sort of thing. True to the Blue, $1.99. Will you do the Mariners if they miss the playoffs? Possibly. I think the Nationals, I feel like I'm waiting on, too. Because, like, once again, this is their last legit shot with Bryce Harper. Think the Brewers are Brazil's starting pitcher for Stephen Roth, $1.99. I think they'll go deep. They need to bolster. Like, do they go for a DeGrom? I don't know. But, where's the Dan Cleary sighting? Oh, I'm getting some Portugal people in here too, man. Thanks, brother. Shit. And in terms of Matt Cullen coming to the Penguins, at this rate, like, I think it's more like just for the old, like, guard's sake. Is what, 41 right now? How much does he have left in the tank? I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. Venom VGZ for $5. Holy fuck, you actually responded. Have another $5. Thank you, brother. Keep up the good work. You've inspired me to start doing videos when I get my laptop back. Brother, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. Gabe Sorks Rex for $9.10 Canadian. Why did you never make a lolcow video about the Leafs? They've been on my bucket list. Just keep patient. They've been on my bucket list for a long time. The Harold Ballard era is glorious. That's all I'm saying, man. James Berry for $5. Big fan. Is there any way we could get an FU Spanos ringtone? That's actually not a bad idea. You could do that merch stuff or anything like that. Beast of Metal for $2. Jumbo Joe will get picked for grit and veteranosity. Yes, he will. I agree with that. Lots of grit, lots of veteranosity there. Way behind. Sorry, the super chat thing keeps like scrolling up and down on me. It's YouTube. It's being retarded. Black and Mild for $2. NL Central, who wins it in the end? I'm going Cubs. Mostly because they're on the hot hand right now. Brewers get the first wild card. Sports Gamer 99 cent donation. Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Spawn Freak, Tree, old school fan of yours. I always appreciate the OGs. Your videos on the state of video games was well liked. Will there be more vids like that along with the sports vids? Possibly. The way I see it, though, it's like, I mean, I don't know if it'll be a frequent thing. If there's a case for that, it may be more second channel or like a sub-channel or something along those lines. Because at this rate, this has become a sports channel. Like, fortunately or unfortunately. I couldn't tell you which. But, it's something that might consider in the future, though. I agree. Captain Presto, $5. Random question, what do you think of the Browns offseason? I think it's been interesting. I appreciate that they're doing work. You know, it's the Browns. If there's any chance for them to do anything, it's this year. Because look at their division. It's right for the taking right now. The Steelers are arrogant. The Bengals are the Bengals. I mean, they extended Marvin Lewis. They're fucked. And the Ravens have been mediocre. And they're going to be mediocre until they can get Lamar Jackson in there. So, if there's a chance for them, it's now. I just don't know if they're going to do it, though. It's the Browns. PB&J, I think they'll at least win a game this year. I thought they'd win 5 last year, but look what happened there. Yeah, you can only go up from here. That's all I'm saying. PB&J Rocket Games for $2.79 Canadian. Hey man, I love your vids, my brother. Thank you. Appreciate you. 2BMG for $5. It's an insane idea. What do you think would happen if LeBron signed with Golden State? I'd laugh my ass off and the entire NBA would be fucked. I wish that would happen, though, so he can just expose how broken the damn system is. Unfortunately, I don't think he will. A man can dream, though. It'd be shitposting heaven. Alex Callaway for $2. Is getting rid of the draft a good idea or great? The issue with getting rid of a draft is that it's just going for everybody the highest bidder, and it's just the disparity between the good and the bad teams is just going to get even greater. That's the problem with getting rid of a draft. So, like, I mean, look at baseball. If you get rid of a draft there, everyone's just going to the Yankees, or the Red Sox, or the Cubs, or the Dodgers, or the big market teams. That's all it's really going to do. Frank Salermo for $4. Panarin to Chicago. Whew. Panarin to Chicago. Back to Chicago? Like, do they trade him back for Saad? Like, I don't know about that, man. Like, he said what? New York, LA, or Florida, right? I could see the Panthers taking a shot at him. Like, what would it take for them? Like, Bjorkstad, probably... I don't know, who'd you get rid of there? Would it be like Matheson? And maybe a first? And another prospect? You think that'd be enough? I don't know. Venda Sertune for another 99-cent donation. Thank you, brother. On the way for $4.99. Love your channel, bro. Do you think the Eagles can overcome a questionable secondary and repeat? It depends how healthy Carson Wentz can be. I don't know if Nick Foles can keep that pace up for a season. That's my issue with that. And if he can do it, I think they'll be okay, but it's like one of those situations where it can be like, I don't know. Alright, I caught up with all the Snapchats. Jesus. Holy shit. Whew. Finally, hold on, we're back, hold on. Tyler Knox for $2. Is that Hotline Miami music? Yes, it is. It is Hotline Miami music. Aussie Man for $2. Who wins the AL East? Yankees or Red Sox? I'm going Yankees. Barely, by like a game. But the Red Sox are going to be the first wild card and stomp whoever it is, if it's the Mariners or the A's or the Angels or whatever. Jacob Muha for $5. Given the schizophrenia coming out of PNC this season, what would it take for the Pirates to get their shit together, omitting the obvious? The issue there would be, like, to get some legitimate bullpen help, it would be to, like, bolster. You need a superstar. The Pirates don't have that, the guy that carry their team. They have a lot of supplemental pieces. Cervelli's a decent supplement. Harrison's a decent supplement. Corey Dickerson. Polanco's not there. Marte's more of a supplement. I'm sorry. Like, he's not going to carry a team. But, at that rate, you need a superstar. That's the only way they're going to get to that point. Tyler Riley for $2. What's your opinion on the Columbus Crew debacle? Simple. Fuck you, Precourt. That's really all there is to it. Alessandro Allegre for $10. My ass hurts. Mine does too. I'm guessing you're an Islanders fan, because you just got fucked over repeatedly by Tavares. Be Free Love Shine for $2. Vegas Gambling Night Stanley Cup Final L gave away Las Vegas to the Raiders. I don't know about that. The Raiders are doing their best to give it back to the Golden Knights. With how old they are. Just saying. 615 Death Dealer, $4. Deshaun Watson or Dak. I'm going with Deshaun. Luke Solomon for $2. How do you feel about the Indians at the moment? They have no bullpen. They're probably going to choke away the playoffs again. Jason Kipnis ain't hitting. They're being carried by Lindor and Jose Ramirez. They need that sort of thing. And who do the Pirates get if they trade Marte? I feel like if they were to trade him, like, yeah, if you're trading Marte, like, you're not going to get much value for him. Like, in terms of, overall depth, you'll probably get a few decent prospects, but you're not going to get anything on the caliber of Marte. It'll be worse if you trade away Polanco, because no one's taking on that contract. What the hell is going on with the screen? What's happening with the screen now? I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's going on with the screen. Okay. Let's take a look at some more free agent signings, folks. I was supposed to technically play a game here, but I'm not playing it. So, I don't know. Streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Halak for 2 years, 2.7. Jonathan Bernier, 3 years, $3 million. Nah. Red Wings are going full burn, yay! Kinda. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Cam Ward, 1 year, $3 million. Derek Ryan, 3 years, 3.125. If you actually look at Derek Ryan's story, it's really interesting. Like, he went to Canadian college, he worked his way up, and went to the NHL. I always like those stories, you know, the guys that have to work to get to the NHL in, like, their late 20s or their mid-20s. You know, like, even a Carter Rowney's kind of like that situation. And I think we got over everything else. Ugh. Whew. The Wee Snake for $2. Do you think the NBA should implement a hard cap? I don't think the Players Association would agree with it. They probably should, but they won't. The NBA is too comfortable with the luxury tax. That's why they're not going to. Cameron Cruz for $2.99. What would a New Jersey trade for Panarin look like? I'd probably say you're looking at... You're giving up at least a couple decent prospects... NHL-ready player, but the question is who? I'm trying to think who they have. Severson, maybe? Might be looking at that, plus the end of regard. CLS 369, agree or disagree with the NFL top player 5-player order? I haven't really seen it just yet. Let me take a look at that. I know number one's Tom Brady. That's pretty obvious. Tom Brady, Antonio Brown, Carson Wentz, Julio, and Le'Veon. Well, the issue with Carson, like, he's a top player, but he keeps getting injured all the damn time. So how does Aaron Rodgers drop to 10 when he was injured too? That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm worried about with the Carson Wentz. The issue with Le'Veon is he has talent, but, like, I would take Gurley over him because, like, younger and has more legs. That's why I feel like I'd flip those two. Otherwise, I don't really have a problem with it. Because Antonio has a lot of talent. Julio has a lot of talent. Tom Brady's still the best in his game. That's at least how I feel. But, alright. Voice modifier in your live streams. Yeah. Alright. I'm probably going to be finishing up in a few minutes, guys. I just want to say I appreciate all of you for joining me in this random spontaneous moment. I can't believe I got at peak 1,100 viewers on here. Jesus. I did not expect that at all. I expected like maybe 400 or 500. But guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for being active and proactive in the stream. I swear to God, I'll try and be better next time. I'll try and make the screen at least a little more active so it's not like a screen. And my playlist was all of the production music I've done during my videos. Like, I have it on, like, my, I don't have it, like, anywhere, like, lengthwise, but it's all on my computer. That's what you've been recording on. And LeBron's going to LA. You know that, man. But, I'm going to finish up these last few, super chats. But, Be For You, Love Shine, $2. Nosebleed seats for Los Angeles Rams versus Packers is $200. That's why you've got SeatGeek, my friends. But, I mean, that's going to be a high marquee matchup. That's why. And Green Bay loves their football. Especially if Aaron Rodgers is going to carry them to another playoff run before they eliminate. I heard he got copyright claimed. Apparently I got copyright claimed for content. Okay. I didn't even monetize it, but whatever. Henry O'Brien, $1.99. Dusty Baker, Legacy of Failure. That's a good one. Buck Showalter, Legacy of Failure would be another good one, too. Beast of Metal, $19.89 for $2. Modify the NFL franchise tag or kill it outright. The issue is, like, the thing I changed is you can't use it multiple years. You have to use it 1 year and then they're done. Like, you can't have a Kirk Cousins situation where you do it for, like, 2 or 3 years in a row. You can't have a Le'Veon Bell situation where you do it for multiple years in a row. Zach Lee for $1. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. H. King for $5. Do you follow WWE at all? If you do, would you consider them a lol cow or a shit show? They're apparently getting their shit back together. I don't know, though. Like, they were I'm looking up articles like they've gained relevance. Like ESPN's reporting on them now. They've created a deal, and I think that's created a lot of stuff in that situation. If you ever get back to wrestling, I recommend New Japan. Well, Japanese wrestling has always been about, like, the love of the sport itself. Ring of Honor, I hear, is really good. I don't know how they are now, but they're really starting to develop. TNA's apparently getting their shit together, too, from what I hear. Sabersman221 for $2 donation. Thank you, brother. Guys, once again, I'm going to shut it down for the night. Guys, thank you. Hopefully, we'll keep going with this. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I have no idea what I did to earn y'all, but guys, thank you. As I said, hopefully, like, I'll make it a little more active and interesting. Like, I'll actually play this goddamn game out of the park baseball, which I wanted to do, but everything got, like, crazy busy, and I wasn't able to keep up with anything. But, unfortunately, that's what the sort of thing you kind of feel for. But, guys, it's enough time to sign out. Have a great night, guys. Hold on. Let's do the shit show music before we leave, because I think that perfectly represents everything. Thanks for joining me in my Yinzer Living Room, and thank you for joining me below in my Yinzer Basement. Guys, wrap the penguins, because unfortunately, they brought back the old crew, and they're probably going to bring back Kunitz too, and I'm going to be a sad panda. But guys, take care. Time to sign out. See you guys on the flip side.